We got back a Kevin! But what I couldn't get back was my videos. I kinda accidentally deleted them. But luckily, we keep backups in the form of cartridge tech. Welcome back to Crossing Souls. Previously, we got Kevin back. We got the doo-wop machine back. And now people are pulling an ET on our neighborhood. The cops have it all quarantined off. They say it's a virus. But I think it's just a ghost epidemic. Or just the government being evil in general. Oh yeah, I got distracted by something. Hold on. Right! Evil governments! We're gonna have to get inside that place. And to do that, we're gonna need some candy. And lots of it. They're kidnapping everybody inside. We're the only teenagers that can save them. Oh, and they're dead. Shot in the face with an AK-47. That's what you get. Chris could barely make that jump. But this is a really aggravating puzzle they have in this area. Kevin could be helpful, but we have to memorize this code. We did get a very good look at it, but it was something something 9 something Z. And we have to find the rest of the code. There's a problem with that. And you'll see that problem when we get to it. Do they have military guys in an operation like this? Something's not on the level here. Oh, so that's why he became evil. He lost his daughter and now he's evil. Not a great triggering mechanism, but the rest of the code. For something, something A something. Spampton A Spampton. So the impartial code now is for something 9AZ. There's no point going off to the right. There's nothing there for you. Just boxes to break. If you feel like breaking boxes, you could be Box Breaker Boy. New on the NES. So I turned on the Duat, I turned on the Kevin, only to realize there is no ghost to give us the rest of the code. Because you need a username, and you need the last part of that code. But it looks like you just have to brute force your way in. Like Kalapausius. That's a science thing. How about pencil? That's science. Somehow it's pencil. I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to figure out it's pencil. But 4. The real code is F. You just have to brute force F. 9 A Z. It's such a dumb puzzle. They don't give you all the information you need. Luckily, no kids are going to get through our dumb puzzle that is completely incomplete. Those guys off to the side, nothing. There's no ghosts. Kevin gets teleported to you if you turn off the Duat for any reason. You know what? I don't want to go back through those spotlights. Kevin, you're a ghost. They can't see or shoot you. To be completely frank, how the heck did they see... How did they see Chris before? And then I realized, oh, ghosts can't eavesdrop for some reason. Kevin can't hear as a ghost, apparently. Because I remembered those 2 guys I did not talk to down there from the last time I made this video. And that candy. Then I'm just gonna leave there. Oh, Glenn, that's so silly. It's always the spending. We have to do the evil science for the evil government, or we won't give her evil funding. And then how are my kids are going to go to evil school and learn to be an evil scientist just like his old man? That shouldn't have worked like that. I think Chris is part ghost. Like a Danny Phantom or something. Again, how is nobody seeing this? Yo, are you seeing this? Hey! I'm right here! Hi! He looked right at him and said nothing. Overly elaborate boss mechanic activated! I think they actually did see us in the tubes. And they know we have the stone. Sid, stop repeating everything I say. Get your own dialogue. Shut up, guys. You aren't even endearing. So here's an elaborate mechanism used to kill teenagers. Operated by Tackleberry and Zed. I lied. When I said we'll see this mechanic before, this actual version of the whole greens, purple skulls ball shooter thing is actually fairer. Then you use the mats and the Big Joe and disable this thing. Oh, right. Yeah. I was showing off and I got a face full of laser. You know, the gamma lasers that they got from Matt's laboratory, apparently. They just stole it. They stole the patent, too. Matt is not going to get paid for that. Ever heard of a kid with a defense project contract thing? Right into it. Good job, Matt. Activate that laser. Big Joe, do your thing. The power's offline, but he still has a shield for some reason. Where's he getting that shield from? Bronson's long gone by now. He booked it out of town. He's like, these teenagers aren't getting killed by lasers. And little did he know, the kids got killed by lasers the very next second. So that's what happens when you die. Now I can show you what happens when you don't die and you actually win against the bad guys. While still eating a laser to the face. But now Zed is weak against balls. He can whack his balls right back at him. Heck of a lot easier when the purple skulls did it, because he shoots so many more of them. I wonder what this looks like outside. Where are those rockets coming from? Oh, they must be fighting 80s teenagers. You need the gamma rays and the rockets to deal with 80s teenagers. Or they'll blow up your top secret defense grid thing. Wake up from their explosions? These guys should be ghosts by now. Sounds like a cockamamie plan. Hey, I saw this from somewhere before. I swear I saw a movie like this once. Humming strike. Yep, it's E.T. now. Time to outrun the police on bicycles. And no, the police aren't on bicycles, we are. It's a minigame. Ever played Battletoads or maybe Sega's version of Aladdin? Same idea. Follow the hands and try not to die. At least it's a little bit more fair than both of those games, but not by a whole lot. Especially since you can't really tell where those oil slicks are going to come from when it does that. If you listen very closely, every time Chris hits a jump, he rings the bell. He rocks that bell. There's going to be a whole bunch of jumps coming up. I'll just let him ring that bell like crazy. My mind just kind of like blanked there, and I lost track of what I was doing. That shouldn't have worked. That had to have been the slowest chase in history. Hell, I don't know. There's that one time we found the alien. Yeah, there's no aliens here, right, Matt? Man, I lost my lab stuff and my science things and my science parents. I gotta make technology out of this rock I found. I gotta reinvent all of technology with this rock. You know, he does have the laser gun. I wouldn't be teasing the kid with the laser gun. It's always the quiet ones with the dorky glasses that have the laser guns. Back to Tajunga? That's the first place they're gonna look. At least we got a Kevin. I don't like the sound of that. Kevin, are you messing around? I could have sworn that they said something about the forest and not going into it, especially when the purple moon is out. But we're here, and our bikes are totaled. So we got no choice, do we? The police specifically chased us to this one spot. Where the hearts grow in bushes. Like that new video game that just came out. Remember that video game? Came out this year. I was gonna get it for my birthday. But then Kevin died. Yeah, let's not go that way right now. These are ghosts! This is what ghosts look like when you're not using the Duat. They look like gray purple clouds. And that's what they look like when they exploded. So you can still see the enemies, but it's kind of funky trying to hit them. Like, Chris's bat seems to work just fine, but if you try to shoot them with, like, Matt's gun, and he can't really see them, sometimes his bolts just, like, fly right through. There's a few secrets in this area. There's one coming up ahead. Keep an eye out for any more ghosts. Our ghost graffiti. War is coming. We did learn something about a one-day war, which really doesn't sound like much of a war. It's more like a battle. A skirmish. The secret is right down here. Get these bushes out of the way, and you could find yourself a prize. Weird glitchiness going on with that one bush. It just like spawned empty pixels. This game isn't perfect. Obviously because I have to use post-commentary or my audio gets all crackly, but drop silica. I'm not sure if that's a Metallica reference or something else. Hug them all! Hug and destroy. Nothing else matters but hugs. Hug but true. Fade to hug. The unforgiving clown, and hugs for all. Unforgiving clown? One of those things is not like the other. Why is he an unforgiven clown? Did he try to give out too many hugs? Did he not give out enough hugs and nobody forgave him for it? They don't forgive underperformers? Why is the clown unforgiven? What did he do? Tie the world's worst balloon animal. Here's another secret. Find the island with the tree on it. Then keep going west. And you're going to have to take a leap of faith with math. He can just barely make it. Look how close we were. This feels like cheating. But it works. Especially if you time it just right, he doesn't start blocking. And in hindsight, if Chris could knock away energy balls from the priests and the cultists, he probably could have been able to knock away those notes. John Mambo! When John Mambo, a war veteran turned professional dancer, goes to visit his grandmother, he learns that she died by reading it in her coffin. Excuse me, what? A few days later, police detain him for dancing naked in a military parade and torture him. Then, upon recalling the atrocities he suffered in Vietnam, he reacts by violently dancing and crying. Reading it in her coffin? What do they mean by this? I am both concerned and a little bit afraid. I was just trying to wrap my mind around the unforgiving clown, and then you dropped that bombshell on me. That must have been like a typo. But it was one hell of a typo. Completely changes the context of what they were trying to say there. And I don't know what they were trying to say there to begin with. I know it was supposed to be a Rambo knockoff, but why dancing? Why was he naked? Was he that mean of a drunk? What did she read in the coffin? The unforgiving clown and John Mambo are two of the biggest mysteries that we had in the 80s. No one knew. It's like trying to decipher The Room. Trying to decipher Tommy Wiseau. By the way, we're Lama Lana now. You know, dead traps in a forest, that's normal. No one else can knock energy balls back but Chris. Don't try it with anybody else. You'll get a face full of energy ball. And you won't enjoy it. Just like that. What I failed to remember is there is actually a healing item up that way, but we got plenty. Hey, look at that fellow. He's angry. You could shoot those critters from far away with Matt, but how about we don't go that way? I see crushers up that way. Let's take a shortcut. You can't jump over a critter. Let me tell you that now. Going this way gets us a healing item, and we don't have to go through the crushy walls over there. Those crushy walls are pretty hard to get past. There's like a little tiny safety spot before the first one, and then you have to dash through them using Charlie. Or you could just use her jump rope thingy. That's a very curious lunar phenomenon going on there. I've never seen a purple moon before. Does it have to do something with that purple lightning? The new drink? By Mountain Dude? Or maybe it has to do with this. That ghost kid did say something about there's a dude in the forest recruiting people for an army. And now they have their own little kid ghost base. Does it have to do with the one-day war? And whose fault is that, Kevin? Whose fault is that? Well, looks like Kevin's gonna have to play Ghost Ambassador for the Ghost Children. Because the next time on Crossing Souls, we're gonna have to get through this base of ghost kids. I'm also thinking about trying to get daily uploads all the way up till Halloween to see how far we can get in this game, because I forgot how long it was. Good night.